Gather round, friends. We're going to talk about the first time that I ever got drunk. I always like to say thank you for all the support on recent videos because obviously I've switched my channel just from vlogs back to Call of Duty kind of thing. I thought like it weren't going to be accepted, but it seems that people are quite enjoying it. I'm gonna wear my Gunner Optics. Anyone wants a pair of Gunner Optics, use code SELLOUT for like 1% off. So yeah, this is the story of the first time I ever got drunk. Let's just paint the scene. It's my year 11 prom. If you don't know, if you're American and you don't understand what year 11 is our last year in high school. My birthday's in the 1st of August, right? So naturally I was one of the youngest people in my whole entire year. All the time. I was always, you know, the youngest because my birthday's so fucking late. Everyone was like 16 before me. It was ridiculous. Our proms aren't extravagant as the ones in America. Like obviously Americans go off when it comes to prom. You get all sorts of shit at your prom. Bearing in mind, the only drop of alcohol I've ever had. I was such a good kid, okay? When I say good kid, I pretty much just mean I was a fucking nerd. Everyone went out on weekends and they'd like go and destroy their body drinking like alcohol that's like, you can get like a big bottle of cider, which was like 3 liters for like £1.50, and then they'd go and drink that shit and then like kill themselves. Whereas I'd just stay in and try and get golden guns on Call of Duty 4. Judge me how you will, I was a beast on Call of Duty, so who's the real winner? But yeah, people would go out and they'd drink and stuff like that, and I was always invited, but it just, the idea of it never really like appealed to me, so I just wouldn't. The only drop of alcohol I've ever had before then was stealing a bottle of WKD from my sister when she used to have house parties. Don't get me wrong, that shit tastes nice. Every guy likes drinking WKD. It's just like, if you drink it, you're just getting a bad rep from it. So the idea was that like we were going to my friend's house who lived right around the corner. There was about 7 of us, and then we were gonna get a limo to prom, right? I think the whole idea with prom is you have to try and like one up everyone, and we're just like thinking we're like Men in Black or something. So we go to my friend's house, and his dad's like, "Oh, hi friends, how are you doing?" We get to meet his dad, whatever. We're all there, pair of suits, taking pictures, all that type of fucking prom shit. And then his dad's like, "So who wants a drink?" And I'm like, "You fucking what?" So his dad gives us a beer. And I'm like drinking this Budweiser and I'm just like, what the fuck is this shit? People drink this and just enjoy it. I don't understand, it's like drinking acid. So I'm like spending like an hour and a half trying to drink half of this beer, right? Because I'm just like 15 years of age and I'm just like, this is disgusting. So then his dad's like, okay, your limo's gonna be here in 15 minutes. Let's have a few shots. So he gets this fucking, he gets vodka out, right? And he went just like Smirnoff it where, you know, Grey Goose or anything like, no. This shit's illegal Russian fucking vodka. This is like 90-something% vodka, right? I'm 15. Naturally, as the suggestible young fucked up person I am, I'm like, yeah, let's go for it. Now, friends, especially if you're underage and you've never had alcohol before, and someone offers you alcohol that has had like fucking 90%, don't take that. Just don't. I'm gonna be your guardian angel in this situation. Just don't fucking drink it. So I take a shot of this shit. My throat starts burning like a motherfucker. This shit tastes like absinthe. Have you ever had absinthe? Like, it's just that. It's like you're literally getting deep-throated by a fucking flame sword. So we get in this limo, and I can't even see straight, right? So I'm sat in the limo, and I'm like this. Gravity is working against my head. My head will not stay stationary. And obviously, this is a time before Snapchat existed, right? So there's no proof of all this horrible stuff. Because if Snapchat was around at this point, I would be like an internet superstar. Because if people were recording me in that limo, I would go viral. Because I was so fucking stupid. Get to the actual event, and we're inside, and like no one's dancing. Everyone is sat down. Not a single person gets up to dance. And I've just sat there like, why is someone dancing? Why is no one dancing? Yeah, so one thing leads to another. One person finally goes up and dances. I'm like, well, that's my call to dance then. Get up. Realise that my legs don't work. I'm like, imagine like throwing jelly onto the floor and then telling it to run a marathon. That was me. I'm like Forrest Gump trying to run to the end of the road. It just doesn't happen. I'm trying my best, but my legs are just going. 15-year-old nerdy kid at prom who can't walk in a straight line. Everyone's laughing at me because this is the funniest thing they've ever seen. And I tried to take reconciling one of my teachers. So I go over there and I'm like, hi, how we doing? And they're like, are you drunk? I'm like, no, what the fuck you on about? So at this point, my teacher sits there and proceeds to laugh at me. So this guy's fucking wasted, right? So I'm like, oh my god, I've got a friend. So like this guy's like sat down and like his eyes are rolling back more than Asda prices, man. He's just sat there and like I feel like he's being possessed by the devil, but at the end of the day, he's just in the same state as me, except he's a sad, lonely old man and he's used to this.